victims, and welcome to Survivor's Guild. Today we are looking at the 2018 Christmas-themed horror anthology film, All the Creatures Were Stirring. Written and directed by the husband and wife team David Ian and Rebecca McKendry, starring Ashley Clements, Matt Long, Jonathan Kite, Amanda Fuller, and Graham Skipper, as well as many others. All the Creatures Were Stirring is a play inside a movie that two of our characters, Jenna and Alex, go to see on Christmas Eve, in which every skit in the play sets up the next segment in the anthology. The first of which is The Stockings Were Hung, where an office party turns deadly when the group gets locked in a room and are forced to open up deadly presents in some sort of revenge plot? Anyway, long story short, Ty gets his brains blown out when he opens up a present, Darren gets his throat slit, Suzanne gets gassed, Alyssa gets gassed or maybe shot, the janitor kills someone over the phone, Scott slits his own throat, Ben gets gassed, Manny gets shot or maybe gassed, and only the janitor and Kara survive. So out of 10 characters, only 2 survive, and that gives you a 20% chance of survival. The second segment is Dash Away All, where a late shopper leaves the store and ends up getting locked out of his car. His name is Eric. 2 friendly ladies drive up in a van and let him use their phone to call his wife and let her know that he will be late. As it turns out, these 2 ladies, Frankie and Sasha, are the caretakers of an awful demon creature that can only be cared for by people who were born on December 25th. They do this quick ritual to pass off the responsibilities to Eric without his consent, but Sasha jumps the gun and tries to leave the perimeter too quick and gets her throat cut by the demon. Frankie explains to Eric that if he doesn't stay within a certain square foot perimeter of the monster, it will kill him. And she explains how to pass it on to someone else, and then she takes his car. 2 out of the 3 characters survive, giving you a 66.7% chance of survival from this segment. The next segment is All Through the House, which is basically a modern horror spin on A Christmas Carol, as horror as it is anyway. Michael and his kids are apparently festive, but Chet is not, and he plays the Scrooge character. And by the end of the story, Chet is festive and Michael is not. Nobody dies, so you have a 0% chance of dying. However, you have a 100% chance of a changed life. Congratulations. The fourth segment is A Rose Such a Clatter, in which Guy hits with his car and Mercy kills a reindeer named Blitzen, and then he and his girlfriend are revenge killed by Rudolph. You have a 100% chance of death unless you're a reindeer, in which case, what the hell are you doing watching YouTube? The fifth and final segment is In a Twinkling, in which Steve gets abducted by aliens every Christmas, so he sets out to lock himself in his house. But his friend Gabby crashes his confinement and brings 3 of their friends. The aliens then abduct Steve and Gabby while trying to trick them by impersonating the other 3 friends. And at the end, they give Gabby something special and leave a note on the tree thanking Steve and Gabby for spending Christmas with them, and telling them to enjoy Christmas with each other. Since no one dies, you have a 100% chance of survival, but you have a 60% chance of being impersonated by an alien, and a 40% chance of spending an awkward Christmas with an alien impersonating one of your friends. And then the wraparound story is acted out and called And to All a Good Night, where the actors act out the beginning of the wraparound with Jenna and Alex, and then future events where we find out that there is something funny about Alex, and then the movie ends abruptly. Given your options of the segments, which segment would you rather be a part of? And if you've seen this movie, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. And also, go ahead and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video. It helps me to get more exposure that way. This is a little bit abnormal for the type of video that I usually do, but these are just mini-sodes, something that I can stack throughout the week to just upload more content. So, thank you guys, I appreciate you watching, and we will talk to you later.